What's going on, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Dragon Ball DAIMA episode review. It's episode 16, Degesu. And you can guess what's going to happen. So, when this episode came out January 31st, came out on my birthday episode. Hey. So, what's the order? Like, what's important to talk about here? And I think it's funny. But just like, was it Vegeta said this? I think just like Piccolo and Goku said, let's go with Dende first. I almost said Dende, like Dende Mushi. But let's go with Dende first. Now, there's a bit of a funny battle, and I'll talk about that. But Degesu tries to run away. This dude kidnaps baby Dende, who cries, and I'm just in my mind, I'm still wondering, like, we got to see Trunks and Goten as babies, and they could speak in their heads, or at least they understood each other. It's like, hey, we babies. Yeah, we babies. This is fun again, right? But Dende's just a baby, just a babby, just wah. So, but Degesu was running. Initially, only Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Supreme Kai, aka Nahare, aka Shin, they all go in because they don't want to cause any more, they don't want to attract any more attention. So instead of going for the Dragon Ball, they're going to go for Dende. They go in, and Goku he can sense Dende. Goku is a bloodhound at sensing. So I like how inside the castle it's like M.C. Escher painting. Like, they jump from one line of steps to another one, which is easy because they can fly. But Pansy, kind of looking back, it's like, and follows them in there. You see Glorio seeing her go in there, so you know where this is going. And he's more or less betraying Goma. And Goma even saw him on the thing, like, wait, what is he doing? What's going on here? I'm still trying to understand why is he a baby. So he threatens to kill Dende. Once everybody roll up, he got the gun on he got a gun at the baby's head. All right. Hold on. Okay, let's go back a little bit. At the baby's head. And I like how this shot was framed. Now, apparently him and Nahare, his older brother, have not seen each other. And first he goes a century, but he says, no, it's been a millennia. These MFers are old. And so he's saying, you know, why are you doing this, bro? I want to be king of the demon realm. And as hold on, I need to check my notes here. Nahare goes, what can a Glenn do as, you know, king of the demon realm? You know, he's always been ambitious and self-confident, and I love that Degesu fires back at him and tells him, you know, your lack of thought is obvious from your actions. And just that shot is nice because we get the one action shot of him like holding the gun at the baby and holding it at them, and we get the side view of his brother talking to him, and then we get that classic face to face. That just, can you call it cinematography in an episode? I guess just how things are shot and framed are very, very, they're interesting. They go beyond like the norm of what we're used to in the Dragon Ball series as a whole. Kind of harkens back. No, it doesn't harken back to any old episodes. It's almost, I hate to say it's like someone cared, but yeah, it's like someone cared. So, Degesu says that it's in a Glenn's nature to seek a higher position. I mean, look at you. And Goku actually goes, actually, now that I think about it, what is it that you do? And, you know, Shin smiles. He goes, I oversee peace and order in the universe. Tries to run again, puts the gun again at his head. Goma's freaking out because he's like, this dude is abandoning me. And Pansy tries to move and he aims the gun at her. He's like, And here comes the wobbly hat that goofy ass Hebus has, which now that I need to just point out here, how come no one's like paid attention to the fact that he now has a goofy hat on? I get it, we're in like the heat of the moment, we're trying not to get shot, we're trying to get through this elite force, we're trying to go get Dende, but How come no one else is going? What the hell is that on your head? But Goryo takes it, whipped it at Degesu, unarms him, and you get the classic Piccolo chop to the neck, knocked his butt out. I mean, Gohan probably felt that. Where is Gohan? But takes him down. Dende yawns and wakes up. Oh, Pansy, by the way, catches him before he falls outside and over the side. And I agree with Pansy. Dende is eerily cute as a baby. So while Goma is again cheering that Degesu got caught, he's also realizing, oh, what am I going to do? Now, that other Glenn woman who has the eyeball, and the eyeball looked at her earlier, she makes her way to Goma, saying, I need to be paid. Here's this. Tells her she can pick whatever she wants in the next room, which is the throne. It's it's not the throne room, but it's the treasure room. Tons of jewels and treasures and all that other stuff. We saw it in another episode. I don't think we didn't see it with the episode of the Elite Force, but tells her to go and get it because she's like, my ex, I had to trade a hat that my ex gave me. I guess it was precious to her. Whatever. Should we come back to that? No, we're gonna talk about it right now. He offers her, she wants $50K because he's like, help me put this eyeball in my forehead, because he finally gets it off the belt with the plunger, funniness and whatnot. And he tells her, I'll pay you. And he's like, I'll give you $50K, 50, dokudos, make it $100K. All right, cool, whatever. And she was walking out with like a backpack and a bunch of different stuff. She's like, you told me I can put the damn thing in my head. She puts it in his head. He starts freaking out and starts getting larger. She runs. This joke was funny though. She drops like a ruby and a sapphire, runs back, picks those up, and then runs out again. That was actually funny. Now, need to make sure. Now, Goku team runs into that Elite Force, and that Elite Force is like, oh wow, well, these kids are here, and again, they're nice to kids. It's odd, like these are not super duper bad guys. These are just your normal variation of bad guys, and they're telling them to run off. Vegeta's annoyed, and Vegeta's is like, I need to whoop some ass. Goku's like, have at it. So him and Piccolo back off. Easily, the first three, he easily kicks their butts. The leader comes up, and like the one fat one, I think number 5 was the fat one, goes, I don't think they were kidding if they beat Majin Buu and the others. And the leader, he makes like a fireball. He's like, I'm going to use that move, and makes a literal fireball. The graphics on it are cool, and he throws it, and Vegeta has to block it, and it looks like it's a strong enough move and everything. But then he does it again, and the one with the eye patch and the Gatling gun gets a little bit too rowdy, slaps his hand with the Gatling gun. The ball, which is significantly larger this time, hits the bridge and bounces back at them and hurts them. That is how they are easily captured at this point, where they were still eating, well, at least the big number 5 one was still eating chips, right? Just make sure I didn't miss anything. It's just funny. It's like an Indiana Jones moment where the one guy takes the dagger, flips the dagger, and twirls his gun, and Vegeta's like, key blast. Okay, who's next? These guys are not elite enough to take care of the Z fighters. Also, Goku gets a free bag of potato chips. Now that we have Dende, it is time for us to now get the Togami. And wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's actually, are we actually done here? No, we're not done here. It's time for us to fight the Togami. So we're going to go fight the Togami. But then, and I love this because all the Togamis have the Dragon Ball in their abdomens or chest or whatever. And you get, and me, I'm going, you guys don't notice it's not there. And you get Pansy looking up there like, wait a minute, the Dragon Ball's not there. And Tamagami number 1 goes, yeah, no, someone beat me for it. Here comes Arisu with Ku and Do. And the one the one Dragon Ball 2. And even Glorio, this probably wasn't part of the plan. Glorio's like, what the heck is going on? And, you know, dun dun dun. The episode technically ends with Goma transforming, but I went in the order of importance. Importance was Dende, then the transformation, and now them meeting up. So next episode is gonna be entitled Goma, and Goma might look like a familiar main baddie from Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, it's one of the things that was spoiled for me. Like, you know, it's in my line of work, it's hard to avoid spoilers. I think the one thing that I can avoid is if people aren't interested in it, which is good and bad. Like, I haven't seen any spoilers for Daredevil Born Again, thank goodness. But I saw spoilers for Dragon Ball DAIMA, and I wasn't even trying. You know, it ridiculous. When things are hyper under scrutiny, you see spoilers very, very quickly. But yo, this is like, I was gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because it was wrong episode. Sorry, the Degesu one. I was it's between a 4 and a 4.5. I'm giving it the 4.5 because where the funny parts are actually funny, and we get the interaction between the two brothers. Never did lead them to Tamagami 1. I'm gonna call him T1 for the rest of my reviews now. Just, he is T1, who appears to be the strongest, because even Goku has noted that he is the strongest. Yeah, Wish. Glorio's confused. Yep. It's between a 4.5 and a 4. Because it was a fun episode, but it kind of reminds me, episode 16 here kind of reminds me of episode 14. We needed these things to happen just so we can, you know, move on. They captured Degesu, by the way. He's all tied up. So we kind of need these things to happen, but it kind of sucks when you have a bridge episode to get to something else. I don't know if they could have made this any more interesting, but I can promise you one thing. Episode 17 through 20, we're about to kick it into a whole other gear. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please hit the like button. It's very much appreciated. Trust me, it matters more than you think. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're trying to get to 500, and we will get there. We will get there. You hit that notification bell, you'll be notified of more reviews like this one, and you want to support me even further, the Patreon link is in the description as well. Don't be a Degesu. Don't run off. Stay here towards the end, because I appreciate you guys. Remember, drink some water. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk, all right? And remember, there are people out there that care about you. There are people out there that would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. So please, please reach out to somebody. My social medias are in the description below. Give me a follow. Give me a hello. Be a nice fellow, and we'll be good to go. All right? Until next time, guys. Now, I'm going to have to... This is going to get good. I'll see you next time.